Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Ian Tomlinson, a Superior Livestock consignor. Ian, I want to thank you for being on this morning. I know you're going to have a busy day. You've got cattle on, but let's go into it. Let's talk about the kind of makeup of cattle that you'll be selling on today's auction.
Thanks for having me. We're selling primarily Angus-based calves out of a couple different cow herds we have in Arizona. They've got all the niche programs behind them. We're selling later in the day.
Well, speaking about the niche programs that you have behind them, you really participate in GAP. Tell us a little bit about that and why you feel it's beneficial to your cattle, especially when they're up there selling.
Sure. We all of the cattle are GAP 4 certified. We feel as producers that it's a program that allows us to take a benefit of what the consumer wants. If the consumer's going to pay for it, then we'll do it. And as long as it stays consumer based and it's not something that's forced upon us, we like doing it. And in today's market, it is paying.
That's one of the things I think you hear people talk about in today's market, that if you pay more in the beginning, you kind of get more in the end. You have to pay to play. They kind of say, what are your thoughts on that?
I agree with it. I think the more you put into your cattle, the more you put into different programs, the more you research those programs and decide what you want to do, the more you're going to get on your end product, whether you're selling feeder cattle or calves.
That's one thing. And I know another thing we like to touch on is the relationship between the consignor and the Superior Livestock rep. So I know your rep is Buzz Williams, and I know you could tell us stories for days on him, but we'll keep it nice and PG just for Buzz. But tell us a little bit about your relationship with Buzz.
Sure. Buzz and I met, I guess 6 or 7 years ago, and he sold all of our cattle ever since then. And we do a lot of business with Buzz. He turns out cattle for us in different states. He'll sell feeders for us on our different operations, and he sells our calves. And it's grown from kind of a client relationship to a friendship where we end up traveling a lot together and seeing a lot of different stuff. So it's been good.
I will not tell Buzz that you said anything nice about him. Don't you worry. But thank you for being on this morning. Good luck in the auction today. When we come back, world champion auctioneer Ralph Wade. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks.